It's the Wayne Bradley Show. Conservative political radio. Giving you what you need to know. Listen up, it's the Wayne Bradley Show. It's the Wayne Bradley Show. Conservative political radio. Giving you what you need to know. Listen up, it's the Wayne Bradley Show. That's what it is. It's the Wayne Bradley Show. That's what it is. Listen up, it's the Wayne Bradley Show. Oh, it's the Wayne Bradley Show. It's the Wayne Bradley Show. Yeah.
And hello, Detroit. You're listening to the Wayne Bradley Show on 9:10 a.m. your superstation, the future of radio. You know, usually we start off with a bunch of politics and stuff, but you know, today I want to talk about things that are going on in the community. I think sometimes we get so lost in the sauce of all the negativity and things going on that we don't highlight and we don't talk about the positive and the good enough on what's going on in the community. And you know, here it is, Black History Month. We got the new movie, The Black Panther, coming out next week, which I think it's already pre-sold more tickets than any other movie. And, you know, there's a lot of people out here, you know, young African-American kids that have never seen a movie where a black man is the actual hero. Not the villain, not the guy that broke out of jail, but the hero, a king. And I really think that it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good movie. And, you know, some people, young folks, are not fortunate enough, because, I mean, if you go to the movies, you know that it's not just the $8 to $10 for the ticket, maybe $12 or even more some places. A lot of families, it's unfeasible to take their family to see a movie because it costs anywhere from $50 to $100. And so there's people out here that are not fortunate enough to do so. And I know some true leaders and business leaders in this community, folks that care, business owners, family-owned businesses that are looking out and doing some great things in the community. And I wanted to bring on the owner of Pye Funeral Home to talk about how they're going to host the movie, The Black Panther, and a slice of pie featuring the Black Panther movie at the Riviera Cinema. And so right now, joining me in the studio, and this is, you know, I have to be professional and I have to, you know, but this is like family to me right here. So I'm bringing in Ozie Pye IV, right? Did I get it right?
Yes, sir.
I usually just call you Ozie. I had to really read through here to make sure I got it right.
What's happening, man?
What's going on, man? Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you for having me, my brother. Appreciate that.
So I mean, a lot of people know, I'm sure, in the city of Detroit, Pye Funeral Home. What's the address?
PyeFuneralHome.com?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Oh,
What's the ad in Detroit? It's located on
17600 Plymouth Road.
17600 Plymouth Road.
In Detroit, yeah. West side Detroit. Detroit, 48227 if you need the zip code.
All right.
But
so, I mean,
we are right there, right 1 block east of the Southfield Expressway. So, yes.
A family-owned business. And I just wanted to know what made you want to do something? So this is an opportunity for a lot of kids who might not ever get a chance to see this movie in the movie theater.
Right. And that's what we were thinking about, too. Mm-hmm. We wanted it to be something that, first off, any opportunity that I can get to talk about my business where it's not anything bad, nobody has passed away, we can just do something fun. Oh, I'm all for that.
Right.
I'm all for that. Like, look, let us have a ball. Let's have a good time. Let's go out here and enjoy and learn about. Well, the good thing is we're going to learn about some things about prearranging. Now, that's really a big focus of this. And one thing I was saying before is, like, you know, you think about you brought up the theme of this movie being about a black protagonist dealing with the loss of his father,
right?
And now trying to bring his kingdom or also his family and everything together to keep everything going. And that's exactly right at the heart of everything that we're trying to do with this, information about prearranging. Is like, look, yes, see this movie and everything, but beforehand we're going to talk about how you can take care of your family.
Interesting.
To make sure that you and your people are all taken care of, that that you've gotten this behind you.
And for people that's listening, the concept of prearranging, how does that work?
Oh man, to set up you can do an insurance or any way of paying to just take care of your funeral services. And actually, we have some people that are coming. We're going to take it even a step further. We want to take care of like your life. Like you want to do, estate planning. You want to make sure that you are, you and your family are all set, because I've seen that as probably one of the biggest sources of families to fall out with one another after the death of, say, like Big Mama or somebody who really, really cared, and really helped to keep that family together, family unit together. And once that person is gone, everything just goes to nothing. Everybody's gone.
And not planning well can also cause family members to fight over
everything.
What's there, what's left.
Every little thing. And the killer part is that, Wayne, you know, because we do it. I mean, we can pay $5 a day for a latte. We can pay, we can do anything. We can go to the movies. We can go to pay to see Black Panther if you wanted to, too. You do that as well. You had no problem paying for that. But for that same amount, just a little bit a day and everything, you can actually take care of your loved one's services, your services, and everything that needs to happen so that when the time comes, you're prepared. And that's the main thing that this is all about. Just get yourself ready. And we've got some wonderful people who are coming. The station here, last time I was here with Miss Karen Dumas. She's actually going to moderate our panel too, which is going to be awesome. And
this is on Tuesday.
Yes,
February 20th.
Yes, Tuesday, February 20th at 6:00. The door is open. We're going to get started at 6:30 and go right into it. And right after that, we're going to watch this movie.
Wow!
And it's all free. I'm providing. We are providing both popcorn as well as pop for the movie. So come on, have a good time. This is going to be great, and I look forward to seeing everybody who's going to come out, because I know that it's going to go crazy. The Eventbrite is where you can register for this event as well.
Okay.
On Eventbrite, and
you said there's no cost involved.
No cost whatsoever.
So,
all
folks,
you gotta
this
do
is a good way to see this movie and get some education on a very important matter at the same time. Doesn't cost you anything.
Not at all.
Actually,
care
have
of
a
your
good
family.
time doing it. So you said it's on Eventbrite, and they would just look up the movie and a slice of pie.
Right. Look up under a slice of pie. That's the name we're going with. So hey, we having a good time with it, man. Like I said, I'm excited because I'm thinking I may wear some. I might even dress up, man. Do some African garb or something, man. Just to have a
say
ball.
you ready? You ready?
Yes, I'm a party, man. And it's during Black History Month for us too, so we get an opportunity to kind of celebrate some of the wonderful things about our culture and just have a great time. Have a great time. And I know maybe some of your viewers or listeners are of other cultures and everything. You all are invited as well. Go to Eventbrite, sign up, and come on, let's watch this movie. And but hey, we're celebrating Black culture. And we're going to learn about how to prearrange your services and everything like that, so that you and your family can be enriched. And the whole thing is all about helping you. I love giving,
right?
I honestly do, and I enjoy that. Just from my soul, I enjoy giving and enjoy doing good things for people. So this is just right up my alley. I'm loving this whole thing, man. I look forward to it. I know we're going to have a ball. And everybody out there that wants to come, I look forward to seeing you too. We're gonna have a great time.
If I had any young men or young women that were listening, they're in high school or something, and they wanted to get into your line of work, into your kind of business, what would they have to do? What would be some of the steps that they would have to take? What kind of schooling, education? What would they have to do to get into the funeral business? I guess you could say.
Well, it's a great time for me to plug my beloved alma mater, Wayne State. Wayne State is where I learned, all not necessarily where I learned everything, but where I learned all the things that I had to know to pass the test, but like that.
Okay.
And because the test is state administered, as well as there's a national branch of that same test.
Is it a college degree, or do you go to college?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Wayne State has a program in which you will get a bachelor's degree when you complete it.
Mm-hmm.
And you also need to register with people in the state or wherever to get your state license, because the state is actually giving the licenses out.
Okay.
But you still have to pass the national board, and in order to be considered for that. And there's also a state board too. That's just kind of a brush up on the laws and everything like that you should know. In terms of how this state thing, because when it comes to death, all across the country, every state kind of has some sort of different rules. Some states are more like others than we can go into, but
okay,
there is a lot of nuanced laws and everything that go on that are, like, say, here in Michigan versus maybe Ohio or somewhere else or whatever. That everything is different. And school, you learn that. So get an education, family. Get an education. Go to school, and you can learn everything you need to know to become a funeral director. It's not very difficult, and there's a lot of definitely need for good funeral directors, people who actually care about their community, who care about taking care of people at their worst. That's really what this really boils down to, because that's what you're doing. So just hey, if anybody out there really has a heart for that, then hey, we will let it have you, man. Because
interesting.
There's a lot of people who I know in funeral service who are just wonderful people. So we would love to have some more wonderful people. So come on through.
All right. Well, that might be another opportunity for you actually to meet Mr. Pye on Tuesday at the movies.
Absolutely, because I will definitely be there. I'm going to be having a great time. My family's going to be there. We're going to just enjoy this.
And you said the panel will be more about discussing actual the prearrangements, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
We're going to try to give a lot of good, helpful information in terms of how to get started with a prearrangement and what the things that it involves, and just making sure you got all the right information that you need to just take care of yourself or somebody that you really care about. So
awesome. Well, that is good when you hear that the businesses in the community are giving back and offering opportunities. I applaud that. I think that we need more great community partners the way you're doing this. And again, obviously, when it's a situation, when it's a positive scenario, and because we've seen you obviously in the news helping people at rough times as well.
Yes.
And so
we just did that, for a young man, Glenn Doss.
Wow.
Who was in who was killed just senselessly. Police officer.
Right.
Killed senselessly. And that we gotta take care of our people. So in that situation, of course, a lot of people don't. Of course, nothing's planned. We're talking about a young person, but it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, this is very true. This is very
reality.
True. Well, if anybody you can give us a call right now if you have any questions for Mr. Ozie Pye. 313-778-7600 here on the Wayne Bradley Show. Like I said, right now we're kind of focusing on some good things that are going on in the community. Are you guys excited to go see Black Panther? Give us a call. I'd like to hear from you. I'm going to go see it myself sometime the next week. Actually, there's an event that the RNC is hosting as well. And I'm going to go attend that. And
am I invited?
You're always invited.
I'm invited.
I think it's the next day. So if you want to see it 2 days in a row, it might be good enough. There's a lot of folks that are definitely going to go see that more than once. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come to that.
Absolutely.
But give us a call, 313-778-7600. I guess, again, some other news we could talk about today, because you're a avid Pistons fan.
Oh, God, yes. Yes.
What did you think about these trades that the Pistons made today? What are you thinking? And then obviously we could talk about what happened in Cleveland.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, sorry, one at a time. Okay, first, Jameer Nelson brings experience and some much needed toughness for that backcourt with the guards and everything. Especially with Reggie
hurt,
still kind of being on the mend. This can really, I think, give us an even extra spark, because the teams that we've been going against now, it's like, I guess people are kind of beginning to wonder, has Blake really been tested?
Right.
And I thought that the Portland game was an excellent test for him, because Portland was a good team coming in there, and not to mention, his gameplay I thought was fantastic. Blake himself, he was all over the board.
I think he's gonna, if he can stay healthy, he'll be worth the investment that we made between him and Drummond, because that's an expensive front court. But they're young and they're pretty active there.
Exactly, and if they can maintain that and keep that going for a good length of time, then I'm expecting some really good things out of this team. And as far as what's happening with Cleveland, oh my goodness,
I think they got younger,
yes,
and longer and faster today.
They did.
And as long as you got LeBron James, you're still the best team in the East.
You are still relevant.
Yeah, I mean, I think Boston obviously is going to give them some trouble, but I would think with Rodney Hood and Hill, that's to me that those two players combined are as good as Isaiah Thomas was, or
Absolutely.
The combination of that with Kyrie Irving. I mean, Kyrie's one of the best players in the league.
Yes,
but that's two guys. That's two guys, and so and got rid of Wade. I mean, they made some moves today.
Man, I thought that was interesting. I mean, there's been a speculation about what's going on in that locker room, but I don't know. I'm a LeBron fan. I would love to see him win another one with Cleveland. But I don't know if it's going to happen this year.
I can't respect if he goes to Golden State or something like that.
And maybe the Lakers, man.
Now the Lakers, if he goes to the Lakers and creates his team there again with him and Paul George and all those young guys.
Well, I don't know if Paul George. They might not even need Paul George.
I think Paul George should stay in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and let them create their own team.
Because if you got LeBron and LeVar Ball together, oh come on, that would be and Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, who's like, oh man, I mean all that. That would be something out there. So, that would be a trip.
We do have a caller here on the line. We're going to go to Andrew, who's on the line. Andrew, thanks for calling in.
Yes, how you guys doing?
All right.
Good, sir. How you doing, my man?
Good. I'd like to give my thanks to Mr. Pye. One of his employees recommended him to us during our death in the family. Mr. Albert Weir.
Yes.
Me and Albert a long time, buddy, for a motor company.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, where's my guy, man?
Mr. Dapper Dan, as I call it.
Oh yes, always Mr. Sharp. I always say player. That's he knows I'm talking about him.
Yeah, but that was the person that introduced me to you guys, and your service was great for us.
Thank you.
And you did everything that we appreciated, and I would highly recommend you to anybody that needs a helping hand and a good service.
Wow, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really sincerely appreciate that.
Yeah, Mr. Weir is my man. So thank you so much for your service.
Hey, you're welcome, man. If you can, man, bring people. Come on out on Tuesday the 20th and watch a Black Panther movie, man. It's gonna be epic. Yeah. We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna be there. I just got done talking to him a little while, so he invited me back. So we'll be there.
Fantastic. I look forward to it, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Andrew, for calling in. I appreciate that. All right. Well, I mean, I think that let's go through it one more time for the folks that are listening in here. The event, the Black Panther, the movie at the Riviera Cinema is going to be on February 20th, Tuesday, at 6:30 p.m. Doors open at 6, right?
Absolutely.
All right. And if they want to find out more about the event, they can also go on to eventbrite.com.
Yes, and sign up and register for it there.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Pye.
Come holler at us at a slice of pie.
All right. Thank you, sir, for joining us today on the Wayne Bradley Show. Make sure, again, if your family's in that time of need, to also look up the Pye Funeral Home. What's the website?
This is pyefuneralhome.com. PYEfuneralhome.com.
All right. Thanks again, Ozie, and we'll be right back on the Wayne Bradley Show on 9:10 a.m. your superstation.